How we doing, sports bettors? Ghost Picks team Justin here. Today's one of those tough days. You gotta come on here and talk about what happened after you had a big loss. Just a terrible day. Normally, if I wasn't a handicapper and just a bettor, I'd be, I don't know, just scheming ways to get my money back and that kind of thing. It's frustrating. Obviously, nobody after you lose like that, you don't want to do anything. And we had a tough day yesterday, but I got to come on here. We got to go over what happened, what the thought process was. Obviously, we had a red alert yesterday. It was on Houston Astros money line, and tough break for us. Obviously, Valdez gave up 5 runs. I think he got left in there way too long. Leadoff home run in the top of the first. Something like that just immediately changes the dynamic of a game. Everything that's leading up to it as well. Obviously, you like it to happen earlier than later because you still have time, but just taking the crowd out of it, and it was a tough break. Houston never really rebounded. I thought they'd play a lot better. They had more rest. Their pitching staff wasn't taxed as much as the Braves, and if anything, you felt like they were going to be able to put up runs against the Braves. They've done it in both series leading up to this. It wasn't the case yesterday. And they took a loss, and then we were all, not only that red alert, but we also had a play on the over, and ended up just being at 8. Tough break all around. It sucked. It wasn't good at all, and hockey wasn't much better yesterday. We were on the Avalanche in regulation. Not only that, but Vegas has been a team that hasn't been able to score. They're banged up. They're missing Stone. They're missing Tuck. They're missing some of their big names, and their inability to score. I thought we had a really good matchup with Colorado at home, coming off a big win versus Tampa Bay. First 2 shots in the game, 2 goals for Vegas, and one was a shorthanded goal off a terrible turnover at the top of the point. It was just in that too. That changes a lot of what's going on. It just gives Vegas the opportunity to play more. Pick a fence defense, not let Colorado get their chances. Even though I felt like they had a lot of chances, just a lot of, they didn't get any puck luck, and it was just a bad day all around. Anaheim versus Winnipeg, we were on the first period over 1.5 goals. Both these teams have scored more than 2 goals in the first period, and 9 of their first 11 games combined. And yesterday we had no goals, and then to make things worse, rub salt in the wound, the whole game goes over. They score 7 goals in the last 2 periods. It was just one of those days. We had a parlay. We had Tampa Bay, we had Minnesota, and then we needed the capper, which I thought was the most solid play of the day, was Colorado to finish it off, and we couldn't get that either. It was just a frustrating day, to say the least. Got the free play winner. I know a lot of you guys were hounding me in the comments about that the other day. I kind of got the reverse. We had a tough day on the premium card, but we had a free play winner for you guys with the Kraken taking on Montreal. But overall, it was just a shitty day, and it sucked. But we got to move forward. We got to learn how to get back what we lost. That's what I'm the most concerned about right now is how are we going to rebound from having a terrible day like that? We're going to come out swinging. I'm going to be honest, I still love the plays that we had yesterday. Still feel like we're dialed in. I even was talking to some of the other cappers about what other games I loved yesterday, and it's just one of those things where you pick the wrong ones to go on, and the other ones were correct. I knew I loved Tampa Bay yesterday. I knew I loved the Wild. I knew I loved the Kraken. But obviously you can't put out 6 plays a day, and so you try to narrow down to what your top plays are going to be, and I just picked the wrong 2 yesterday. So without being discouraged, we're going to keep going forward, and we're going to get what we lost back. I'm pretty excited about it. We got a lot. That's the best part about right now. We have so many games to rebound. I'm looking forward to it. We got today, tomorrow, and then Thursday we got a big day coming as well. Free play for you guys tonight. We're going Philly versus Edmonton. Obviously, I love the over in this game. I think that obviously the Oilers always have the whenever the Oilers are playing, I always want to go with the over. They're just a team that's so dynamic and scores so many goals, and the Flyers have shown that they can do that as well. They got a lot of acquisitions in the offseason in terms of their D. However, they're more offensive D man than not. And Carter Hart, he has been playing well. I just don't trust him yet. I feel like this is going to be a game that's going to have a lot of action. It's going to be up and down. One team might be playing from behind, and so we're going to go ahead and go with the over here. It's 6.5. It's steep. It's a lot of goals, but I think it's gonna happen tonight. Good luck. God bless. Grind on, and let's go.